Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel, back with some Forza Horizon 4, and we're gonna do a little bit of an experiment today. Now before I continue with the video, yes, I do get it, right? I get it. Rear-wheel drive drifting is better than all-wheel drive drifting. I've said this in the past before, I do prefer it myself. Before I get absolutely destroyed in the comments, I don't want to do this, but I want to experiment, and if it works better, then obviously I'm gonna use it. Not for normal drifting, but for point drifting in the drift zones, right? Let me just just make this perfectly clear. I've done this back on Forza Horizon 3. Obviously, that game was notorious for having really good all-wheel drive drift cars for the drift zones. And that is specifically what I ended up building the cars for, the actual drift cars that I was using for the drift zones. Back when the game first came out, I was using the BMW M4, which of course it was a rear-wheel drive, and I absolutely loved it. I smashed so many top 1000 videos with that car, and then closer to the end, where a lot of people have attempted, like literal millions of people have attempted the drift zones, it was very difficult to get in the top 1000 with just that M4. So I thought I'd go ahead and kind of copy what people have created, or well, not copy, but pretty much use the same cars that people have used to get to the top, which was the AC Cobra, a Mustang, I think it was, the what else was there? The Mercury Cougar, I think it was. That was another one of the, I don't really know, I can't remember exactly, but those cars were the best drift cars, but they were all-wheel drive because of just the way the physics of the game worked, and people got more points by using all-wheel drive cars than using rear-wheel drive cars. So that's the experiment I'm going to go with in today's video. I'm going to use this Escort as an all-wheel drive drift car that I'm going to end up building, and I want to see if it's the same as in Horizon 3. Our all-wheel drive drift car is going to absolutely dominate the drift zones in this game. So let's go ahead and see. All-wheel drive drifting versus rear-wheel drive drifting for point drifting in drift zones. That is literal video that we're going to be doing right now. So if I go to upgrades and tuning, this is obviously already all-wheel drive. I don't have to change that, but there's actually a lot of options for this thing. So I'm going to leave it the way it is. Stock, as you can see, all-wheel drive. If I change to this, it'll go into rear-wheel drive. It is very lightweight. I already have the rally engine put on it because that's the one that they give it to you when you get the car. However, I do think that if I change to the 6.2 V8 and I turbo it, I'm just going to twin turbo it, I will get more power immediately out of it. So let's just hope I have enough money to do all of that. Also, for our kit, I'm down to go with something something that's not a rally kit, right? Let's just put it that way. Let's just go with something that's not a rally kit. Even though I like it, it looks alright. Let's just go with this kit here. It just doesn't have the fog lights. It's pretty much the same as the other kit there. Obviously we can remove the wing altogether, but I kind of prefer this standard wing that's already that's just pretty much standard on it. For our rear bumper, it doesn't really change much there. Just keep it at that. Mud flaps, we'll get rid of the mud flaps for our drift car, and then obviously we'll get rid of our fog lights as well. Oh, it adds a little roof scoop for it. Okay, that's kind of interesting. And then I guess it just makes the hood the detachable hood. Anything else? I mean, I don't understand why it's 2 kilos lighter if I do that, and then if I had a roof scoop, it's even. Okay, cool. We'll just do it. Put it that way, right? Nice and simple. Nothing too crazy there. It's already on rally tires, so we're gonna go ahead and reduce these to sports tires. For our tire width, it's a 265s in the front, so let's go bring that down to. Let's go bring that down to 235s, and if I can do the same, yeah, 235s for the front and the rear, that's perfectly fine. For our wheels, we have these like stealth wheels. I think this is what they're called, the stealth wheels from Ford. If there's anything interesting that I would rather put on this thing, I mean, I like the 1552s, they're kind of cool. I'm down to go with something a little bit different. I mean, especially since we're turning this thing into a drift car, it should look kind of different. And I'm down to go with something that's a little bit more, let's say, drift spec for this thing, or a little bit more for street use than using those rally style wheels. So I'll be back in a sec after I find a set of wheels that I will think might suit this car. Alright, I went for another set of 1552s. They actually do suit it quite a lot. For our wheel size, I'm down to go with some, I can't tell if 18s are a bit too big or not. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to lower this. It's on rally suspension at the moment. Yeah, sure, we'll just put 18s on it. 18s front and rear. It's really weird looking now because again, it's really high. Wait, what's this? It's got a race transmission, okay. It doesn't have a specific rally one like in the previous game. It's got a lot of stuff already bought for it, so that's good. Shut up. I get it. Okay, it's got rally springs. So if I go down one, it brings it to race springs. Look how much lower it gets. And if I go to drift, it should be even lower. And it all... oh, this looks great. I like this. Alright, so drift suspension put on. We should have some slightly better angle. Roll cage is already on it. I can see it from here. And now I guess just add the power. Just add as much power as possible. It's all-wheel drive, so it should be very, very easy to control. Just by adding everything to it. 48 grand right now. We should have all the money left over to... it's at 700 horsepower right now. 700 horsepower. This is what the cars used to be like on Horizon 3. Just max them out. Give them as much power as possible. It's at 1016 horsepower right now. It's on sports tires. And it doesn't weigh much. It weighs 1,000...
just let me know when you're done.
It weighs 1,100 kilos.
Look good.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, cool. Buy it. Let's put it on. And I don't know if I want to change the color of this thing because it looks very, very good. I want to see if I can change to the blue color that the car actually comes with. So let's go to that. Oh, I meant to go into the Forza Vista mode, which is kind of annoying. I have to go all the way to here, and then if I go to the paint, right there, boom. And let's go to paint body. There's that blue that it comes in. That looks beautiful. I love that. That looks really, really good. Let's put that on our bonnet or our hood. That to go with some carbon fiber. It makes it look a little bit more interesting, a little bit more aggressive. If I do that, wing mirrors, I don't want to change anything there. This is kind of funny if I do decide to change the color of that, but I'm not going to do that. For our wheels, nice manufacturer colors here for that. I kind of want to change them to white. I think white would end up looking kind of good for this thing, but it doesn't really change them to white. Why not? I don't understand. They're still sort of grey. Okay, well, we found a little bit of a glitch, I guess, with these wheels. So I'll keep those the way they are. I'm not going to tint the windows. I think they look fine the way they are. And I guess this is it. This is our Ford Escort all-wheel drive drift build. Let's have a look and see if this is any good now at drifting. I'm not going to do anything to the tuning for this car because I think it will end up being just perfect the way it is. I think that we should have... yeah, we have all the power in the world. I think the only bit of tuning that I will probably end up doing, but I'll have to see what it's like, is the front to rear torque distribution, right? That's the one main thing that I'm gonna probably end up doing. So this is the drift zone again, just like usual. If I go here and I view the leaderboards, I should be at the... yeah, I'm at the top. Wow, with 110,000 points. Dodge Charger, as you can see, did some good work there. Still haven't been beaten by anybody on my friends in club at the moment. Or, well, not club, I guess, because there hasn't been clubs in this game yet. Okay, careful here.
Drift zones. Hook it in.
Yes, I know what drift zones are. This just goes a lot wider now. Goes a little bit wider now.
Out, ride the handbrake all the way through the flags. This is what I live for.
I haven't really done much. It does go a lot wider, so I honestly feel like it's... very, very similar. I honestly feel like it's very, very similar to the way the cars handled back in Horizon 3 with this. So yeah, what I'm going to end up doing, because this just isn't working too well. Can I not go into my tuning in this? Tuning setups? Is that really it? Oh my god, let's just let me go into my tuning for my car. I can't bring it into my tuning. Alright. If I go to change car and I go to this, I'm just gonna go back to the festival site. I need to change the tuning on this. I need to bring my torque distribution a little bit more to the rear, because right now it might be, I think, 65-45 or 60. I thought, or 65-35. Sorry, not 65-45, because that doesn't make sense. Let me have a look as well what exactly it is, because I should be able to change stuff on it. So if I go to tuning, yeah, don't show me this message again. Differential. Okay, so let's bring this a lot more to the rear. Let's bring this to about 80-20, and there should be a little bit more rear bias now, and should be a little bit better than before. So let's do this again. Oh my god, you get stupid points. Whoa, okay. Well, this is a little bit more interesting now. That was very, very little counter steering or movement there in my steering. Altogether, I think I just need to position myself a little bit better, and I think I'll be able to smash my score with the Charger. I mean, the Charger was very good to slide with, but I mean, this might be the deciding factor here. If all-wheel drive drifting is better, I mean, I could probably get like slightly better points with the Charger because I've only tried it a few times with that when I ended up doing it, but like. Maybe I need to mess with my gears as well a little bit. They are. They are a little bit iffy, but
You have arrived at your
every time, just like the least amount of points that I get is like 90,000 points. All right, I had to do it. I had to change my gear ratios a little bit. I made fourth gear just slightly shorter, so let's see if it's any better now. Oh Jesus Christ! I did not expect. I didn't expect to throw it in that hard. Okay, sorry. Let's try this again. All right, from here, go. It's perfect. It is perfect. Oh my god, yes. It's literally perfect. All I had to do... There's 112,000 points. Already smashed it. I just had to change my gear ratios. That made a massive difference. I had to make my fourth gear just slightly shorter, and it made a huge difference by giving me 112,000 points with that run. That was brilliant. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Fourth gear now in this car is just perfect. I like the balance as well from front to rear torque distribution. So it's perfect, I think, as well. Oh, the acceleration is great. I need more angle though. I need a little bit more angle. Why has this car not disappeared? What? What? How's that happen then? Let's go back. How's that Audi not disappeared? That is it right there. 40,000 starting off with that. $97,000 there. Hitting 117,000 points. I think I can get more. Where am I in the world, by the way, with 117,000? I swear this should be like quite decent. What? What is happening? Wait, speed zone? No, that's the wrong thing. What am I even looking at? I don't even know. 117th in the world with 170,000. What are people using at the top? Okay, the Charger, WRX. They're not even that far off. 128,000 points, 127. I think I can get 120,000 points. You know what? Let's just do this so I can get at least top 100 in the world. Ooh, that's solid. That's really solid. That angle is unreal.
You have arrived at
121. There it is. Oh, I had to rewind the middle of that. I had to do it because the first part of it was sick, but like the second part, 121,000 we managed to squeeze out with that. I'm 60th in the world with 121,000. You can see the difference that this makes compared to the Charger. But again, people could have just been using the people at the top anyway. Could have just been using an all-wheel drive Charger. Either way, all-wheel drive drifting in this game is still gonna be just as good, I guess, for getting points as it was back on Horizon 3. Anyway, that is my experiment pretty much done. I think with a little bit of better driving, I can get even more points, even driving like a rear-wheel drive car. Again, same thing. But I definitely think that all-wheel drive drifting is just gonna still take over these drift zones, just like they did back on Horizon 3. That angle is just unreal.
You have arrived at your
There's another 121,000 points. It's... I think I can get even more. I think I can get even more. But I'm going to stop there. I am going to... How many people have actually attempted this? Just really quick before I do anything else. Because I definitely think that there's a decent amount of people that have attempted this event. 183,000 people. That's a lot of people playing the demo of this game. That's sick. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. And I cannot wait for this full game to be out. I don't have early access to it. Obviously, that's why I'm still playing the beta. Or the demo, I guess. But once the full game is out, there's so many things I want to share with you guys. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.